okay. I'd say first impressions are... Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Lauren Cooper, and check out this new shirt I've got. It is Nashville Hot Chicken Pickin', one of my own designs. If you want to support the channel, make sure you check out the link in the description. I've got this and a bunch of other cool guitar shirt designs. But today we are here talking about Uni-Vibes, and specifically I got this pedal in the mail yesterday. Good old NUXy, NUX. I checked it out. There's a Voodoovibe. I'm looking for a small Uni-Vibe. Now I have a bunch of Uni-Vibes already. You'll see they're on the floor right now. I've got a Vibe by Full Tone. That's the, I think it's called the mini-Vibe, maybe. I've got the Micro-Vibe by Voodoovibe, and I have an MXR Uni-Vibe kind of special edition Jimi Hendrix thing from a few years back. And then I just got this. So I want to see how this compares to all of them. But right now, off the bat, I want to open this up and see what this is all about. The Voodoovibe, do a little unboxing. So, I mean, the thing that I really like about NUX, good old NUX, is they really package their stuff nicely. Here it is. Here's the pedal. Now, I know there aren't that many demos online, I found, and the ones that are, for some stupid reason, really focus on the vibrato rather than the Uni-Vibe function of it, which I guess whoever's using it isn't much of a Uni-Vibe guy. But we're talking like Robin Trower, Jimi Hendrix tone. That's what we want, right? So that's what I want to see if I can achieve with this. So while I'll demo the vibrato a little bit, I'm going to really focus on the Uni-Vibe sounds, see how close we can get. And I'll do that with my telly, I guess. And we'll see how it goes. And then in another video, I'll compare this with a bunch of other Uni-Vibes that I do have and see how it stacks up. But right now, let's just hear what this sounds like. All right, so when you plug it in, it does this weird flashy thing, but that's okay. And it starts off on the red light. Now you push this button up here, and that kind of switches between the vibe and the chorus, which sounds more like a phaser, but anyway. We're going to start with the vibe and see what it sounds like. So right now it's off. This is the bypass tone. Let's turn it on. That's cool. So right now it sounds more like a chorus than a vibrato, actually, even though it's on the vibrato mode. Let's up the intensity. Okay, what about the speed? Now it sounds like a vibrato for sure. Oh, the cool thing about this pedal as well is that it has a tap tempo function, which we're not going to mess with right now, I hope. So let's max out the speed. So, I mean, even though the intensity is maxed, it's not super... All right, I will say something. When you max out the intensity, you hear this digital clipping. I'm going to up the volume a bit so you can hear that if you can't already. So, there's like a helicopter-y sound, like a tremolo. So let me back that off. All right, so back it off just a touch from max and you won't hear it anymore. All right, I mean, it's more of a subtle vibrato, that's for sure. I hope the Uni-Vibe is stronger than that. I really like a syrupy sounding Uni-Vibe. So let's switch over. Let's go back to noon with everything. That's better. So that's not bad right there. everything at noon, so let's mess with it a little bit. So I'm noticing the volume is cutting a little bit. What I'll do is I'll bump the volume a touch. All the way. So all the way, when you max the volume out, it gives it a bit of a boost. I just want it to be pretty much even. Unity gain maybe a little bit more just to sort of make up for the throb. Now let's put it in. Up the intensity. Let's just max it out. Again, you're having a weird digital artifact. I don't like that. Let's back it off a touch. Alright, you back it off a bit, it's not as bad. Speed, let's maximum speed. Kind of like an organ-y kind of thing, but that's not how I would use it. I typically would use it in more of that kind of range. So it's okay. I'd say first impressions are not bad. It's great for its size. I prefer more of a throb in there, more of a pulse. So not too bad. All right, so I'm really digging in to see how it handles like. All right, I'm going to lower the intensity a bit. All right, let's just clean our ears, palette, sonic palette. Yeah, I would have to sort of max it out and then back it off a touch. So this is pretty much where I would have it. Alright, so that's it with a clean amp. What I'll do is I'll turn the dirt on the amp and see how that reacts. Bypassing, just a little bit of drive. Alright, that's just from the overdrive in the amplifier. Let's turn the Uni-Vibe on and see how that reacts. Definitely more pronounced in the neck there rather than the bridge. That's the bridge, neck. Alright, so that's the run through of the pedal. Overall impressions right now, without comparing it to anything else, it's very okay. It's not terrible. I've heard worse. Okay, that's it. That is my review of the Voodoovibe. Hopefully you get the sense of what it sounds like, what it's capable of, so that if you're thinking of buying a small Uni-Vibe type pedal, you check it out. I'd like to thank NUX, but I paid for it myself, so thank me. This is not sponsored in any way. None of my videos are at this point. I just buy the gear myself and try to demo it for you guys. So thanks a lot. Remember, check out the shirts in the description down below. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next video.